Welcome back everyone to Fallout 76. Now I've just popped back to the bench in the camp and put all my goods away, so now I am back up to having 85 carry capacity. I have just modified the 44 because we picked up some nuclear material in the last episode. So now this one here, the Somerset Special, has now got a reflex sight on it, and I've also put a long barrel on. So this has the same range as my 10mm. The Somerset and the 204 the same as, and also it's doing 4 times as much damage. Now a Somerset Special has 6 capacity where I have 12 on here, so again between those two weapons the Somerset Special is going to be the better of the two weapons and is going to be my main weapon. I don't have a lot of bullets for it, but again once we start killing stuff we'll get the bullets back anyway. Now I did just notice the leader of the pack has just popped up, so I am going to go and do that. This is going to be the first quest event we've done on this save. And this is one where you're guaranteed to get 3 legendaries from there. Now, unfortunate...
Looks like those damn wolves are on the hunt again. Forest Watch has spotted multiple packs, but the Alpha's whereabouts are unknown. I repeat, Alpha's location is unknown. We need to find and kill that Alpha Wolf ASAP. Take out the smaller packs and draw out that Alpha. Just make sure you bring a lot of bullets. That big Alpha is a heap of trouble.
Okay, just let her continue with that. So the problem we've got is we've got none of these locations, so we can't fast travel to any of them. We have to travel by foot. So there's 2 down here to the south. We'll do them 2, then we can walk back to the fairground and then go north after that. Now, the one problem with this is you are facing a pack of wolves. I think it's about 5 or 6 wolves in each pack. So you can see the mark up there is telling me it's 85 and it's above me. I normally run till about 30-40 and then get my AP back. Now, we are going to be facing, like I said, 3 or 4 wolves. Sorry, 4 or 5 wolves. So, it is going to be a fairly tough fight. I have got my light on just so everyone can see because it is night again. So, apparently just over this ridge. And one of them will have a star by it. He's going to be the legendary. And that's the one I want to try and take out first. Trying to stay in the same place so it's going to be easier to find the bodies afterwards. Okay, there's another one dead. He's the legendary. He's going to be the strongest of the pack. Oh no, I've aggroed the cultists. Do need to get some health. And we have got a level up because we've attracted more attention than I really wanted to. He's the other side of this hill by the looks of it. And as you saw there, we did take a lot more damage because we're facing multiple people. The legendaries always show up as an orange, so I've got a weightless leather left arm. Basically means it's just lighter. Now we will be going to that responder signal at some point, but I just want to get the bow plan first. This is where the cultist was. I was just checking around to see if they had any Mothman eggs, but no. There's another one over here. Before I go in there, I just want to double check on my food. I will need to get a bed sleep at some point. Now, we did pick up the perk the last time to make our food last a little longer. I'm just going to eat all them mutt chops. And I'm going to eat a ribeye because that's about to go. That's going to give me agility, so I'll eat that so it doesn't waste, and I'm going to eat the luck one. Just stack a couple of buffs on us, and then I need to find something to drink. So I did make an infused drink. This one here gives me max 20 AP for an hour. It's an upgraded version over the standard one. And our food and water is looking pretty good. And if you look at our stats under effects, you'll see we've got quite a few. So we've got 2 extra luck, 2 extra endurance, 3 extra agility. Those can come in useful if we're doing skill checks. So I want to kill these wolves. And get to that camp. Just having to use VATS because I can't see these wolves at night. Come on. Not again. Okay, there's another one gone. I want to get the legendary before he runs away. Come on. They are quite terrible to fight wolves on. Now he ran away, the legendary, he did. Okay, so that's the second one. And this time I've got an executioner's. So basically, if we're doing... That's actually not a bad weapon. I would prefer an instigator. That just means your first shot's going to be more powerful. And it's a level 10 variety doing 17 on a 38 ammo. Our current 38 is only doing 13 damage. So yeah, that's definitely an upgrade. And yeah, we'll do 50% more damage. So we'll do about 25, 26 damage on it if the enemy's below 40% health. So really good. Let's collect this wood because I might buy it. And we've got 11 minutes to get to the last one. We know we can go back to the fairground because we've been there. And then we've got to travel north from here. I've done this quest a lot, so I do sort of know where to go on here. So the easiest way to get to the northern point, which is that side, instead of running for the camp, run around the outside. At least that way you don't aggro all the scorch below. You might aggro 1 or 2 of them, but that's fine. Because every time we cook, we do use wood. And we use wood to build our base and all that. I do want to keep collecting the wood when I see it. Now, there is a location over here, which we'll pick up at the same time by this last one. Just means the next time if this quest pops up, we've got a faster way to get there. Couple of little bits of loot around here as well. Sleeping bag. I'm okay for the moment because we got our 44 as our main weapon. Everything we've been collecting is giving us 44 ammo now, which is good because we're up to 100 on this now. There's a couple of locations. There's one up there, so I just want to see where that one is. Oh, okay, I know which one that is. That's just a billboard, so I just want to head over to this quest. I don't want to time out. Now, it does pop an order quest after you complete this. But that order quest doesn't give a legendary, so I'm not going to bother doing it. Undetonated bomb. Yeah, activating undetonated bomb is probably not a good thing I want to be doing. I don't think I've seen that before. Must be a random encounter. If I have seen it, I don't remember it. But yeah, I'm not going to send a nuke off when I'm doing basically trying to do a permadeath run. Do like to run around you, these people do. And this is taking a lot of AP to shoot this because I haven't got much. I think I've got a vampire or something then. Okay, it's a meat hook, so I can't use it. But again, some nice experience for that. And we did pick up a level 10 while we was doing all that. And we got loads and loads of good wolf meat. Because we're going to be going into a fighting combat soon. Is that another wolf there? Or is that... Oh, that's one I've killed. I want to use my healing salve. Did I pick up any more? I didn't. Okay, so I'll have to just use a stim pack. I want to be full health for the quest. Now, the wolf boss is all the way up there. I'm not going to go for it, so I'm going to turn it off. And because we've already been to Lumber, West Virginia Lumber at the end of the last episode, I can travel there. Now, we do have the password. Okay, for some reason it seems to turn the quest off, so let's turn the quest back on here. So kill the gang leader or convince the gang leader to leave the wayward home. Because we're playing a good route, I do want to try and persuade him if I've got the skills to do it. So let's put the gun away. We've got the password, which was Blue Danube, if I remember right. Them not immediately hostile, so let's use the intercom. I'm here to talk to your boss.
Oh yeah? What's the password?
And again, I'm going to use the look option. The password, which is definitely no, is Blue Danube.
Come on in.
Now you can sort of fail that.
Boss is in the main building. I wouldn't keep
Oh, actually, I've got to press the button here. If I'd have got in here without having the password, everybody would have been hostile. And again, if you kill the boss up there, everybody does become hostile. There is some good loot around here to get. Bit of a maze to travel round. And again, we haven't got the jumping abilities to get up these easy. Some free ammo. Again, if you ever need the toilet pay a daily quest, you will find a few bits around here of it. That's just some glass. Just want to see how long my buff's still on for my well rested. I'm just going to quickly get that buff and then I'll bring you back. Okay, so we've just got the well rested buff, which is 25% XP, is it? Oh, 5% experience for 2 hours. Again, that will last the whole of this episode. If you do die, you do lose that buff. And the ramp to get up there is over there. Like I said, there is a lot of good loot around here, but at the moment I'm okay with loot. And I do want to start making some progress. I think that's an holotape. Oh no, it's just a candle. Cigar boxes are good loot. Sort of jail cells. Duct tape is adhesive. And also do want to continue with the Overseer's quest in this one as well. But let's just go and enter. Now these are interiors, so this is down to this character. So depending on what decisions I make, this is not necessarily going to be the same in here as the decisions you do once you're final. Now I can't remember if these people are hostile. I think they might be. Let's try and see if we can get a perfectly preserved pie. No, our luck is quite low. There is a lot of good loot up here, but I'll probably collect on the way out. Okay, these are not hostiles, that's good. And I need to get down into the basement for the boss.
No one's heard from Bear.
Suspect he finally managed to get himself killed. That was a long shot anyway. Always figured it'd take someone covering with a full box of crayons to find us our prize.
I just wanted to get the dialogue in then.
You the one with the password? Presume someone gave it to you because they thought you could be useful. Name's Roper. Now, explain to me why the hell you're taking up my air.
I think we'll just go with the wayward option. I want you to leave the wayward alone.
Is that so? And why exactly would I do that?
Unfortunately, I don't have the strength to do this because I'm Crane and I know where the treasure is.
Sure you are. But if you know where your treasure is, well, then I'm all ears.
The first one's quite funny. The real treasure is our friendship. I don't know where it is, but I'll find it for you.
Damn right you will. But I'm a generous man. You bring me the location first, you'll get your fair share. Now get out.
So again,
We'll be keeping an eye on you.
we managed to convince him without bloodshed. That's good. Just scrap down any junk. Now, because we've got the better executioners, I can break down the 38 I've got. Might get a mod. Precise recoil grip. Don't use tomahawk, so I'm going to break all that down. That's steel and wood. And the legendary I can't use, I'll just put that in my camp. Weightless leather left arm. So it's going to be 0.2 weight instead of 2.4. So it saved me 2 kilos. I might upgrade it, depending on how much adhesive I've got when I go back to camp. But no, that's it. There is some loot you can get round in here. Free stealth boy there, that's the second one because we got one off the other guy. I'm not worried about taking the pump actions. I want to take the aluminium. Some glowing fungus and stuff in here. There's some good loot upstairs. We'll take the brain fungus. I think the mining lamp has brass in there, if I remember right. That's oil. And these shouldn't be hostile to me, if I remember right. I'm not going to worry about taking weapons. If I pick it up on an auto loot, I'll take them, but not picking them up on their own. Lead pipe, hacksaw, nothing there I really need. Just making sure there was no law around here to pick up. More oil. Asbestos. No fusion core to take. And a chest to pick. Get the gold watch and the pre-war money. A couple of free stim packs. Some screws. More adhesive. More oil. I think I pretty much clean this out. Make sure there's no food. Well, again, that's ceramic, so I'm just going to pick it up. We are going back to the wayward, which is going a bit close to my camp. Why won't you let me pick up the silver knife? There. Won't use the jukebox because, again, music in this game is pretty much copyrighted all the time, you'll find. Pepper's good for certain recipes. And again, those mutated events I can't even attempt with one character. Free beer at. Anything under here? No. Lots of plastic on here, so I'm going to take it. We can break down the queues for wood. Talking about breaking the queues down, there's a bench there. Unfortunately, that's not a full can. It would have been nice if it was. Like I said, very early game, this is what you'll do a lot. Later on, you can be more selective in what you pick up. And it's easier doing this than it is working out every single item. Some more ceramic there.
Hey, Gen Pop, I smell. Wash these clothes like 3 times.
Dog bowl's going to be plastic. Let's break down anything I don't need. $308, and that's one that's got to go in the inventory. We'll keep that. We haven't got those yet, so I'll keep those. I'm not going to break it down. Cooking oil. He's using a recipe, but it's better as being oil at this point. Just make sure there's nothing I've left up here. Tinker's workbench, aluminium. Oh, that's nuclear material, volatile. Duct tape, again, adhesive, some more caps. That's the first laser rifle we've come across. We'll break it down. You get plastic and stuff out of those. I thought there was some holotape notes in here.
Are you looking for trouble? You're about to find it.
Okay, so we can walk back to our base. And then we can just walk over to the Wayward, and then we'll speak to Duchess. I'm not certain if it's this quest or the next one that gives the bow, but I know it's definitely on this sequence. Just while I'm by my camp here. Let's put all the junk in here. Just put that in there. I could always sell the... Especially when you get up to the stage where you get like combat rifles. Those are really good to sell. So if I do come across that stage, I will be storing a lot of those away. We can put turrets and stuff at the camp as well to defend it. But they do take a lot of camp budget. Could do with trying to get a musical instrument down at our base as well. Actually, might be one over here. I swear I've already picked up this. Apparently we never picked up the small backpack. What was in here? I did say we used to get that in the Morgantown airport when we was there 2 episodes ago. No, I thought there might have been a musical instrument up here. I know there's one by Vault 76, but that's quite a distance from here. It just gives us the AP regen if we get that buff. Okay, so let's go and speak to Duchess. We will get a quest with resort. We have it level 10, so we will take that level 10 buffs. We need to get Gunsmith, because that's going to stop us from upgrading our weapons, and we are a bit underpowered at the moment. That new 44 is going to really help us out. So, let's talk to Duchess.
You're back. You managed to get those punks out of our hair yet?
I worked out a deal with them. We just have to tell them where the treasure is.
Oh, is that all? I guess I should have specified how I would have liked this to be resolved. I suppose it's on both our heads to find this treasure then. But you did good. Shows maybe you could be trusted. Maybe. But there's still the issue of my missing muscle. They went out chasing some unsavory characters. Never came back. They're 2 of the tougher cookies I've met in my day. So them being gone this long means something happened. You track them down? Maybe I remember a thing or 2 about this Crane fella.
What can you tell me about the folks that have gone missing?
Well, missing person number 1's named Polly. Got a transmitter in her. You could track her with your little radio there. Missing person number 2 goes by Saul. Those two are closer than toes and bad stilettos. So if you find one, the other's likely close by. Find them for me, and I'll pay you for the privilege of getting to yell at them in person.
Any ideas where they went?
Not the foggiest, but that's where the transmitter comes in. Tune to her station and it should get you going in the right direction.
Polly's got a transmitter in her?
Yeah, little something I slipped under her exterior plating in case she got carried off. I did mention she's a combat bot, right? A friendly one. I got her reprogrammed when I bought her, so she's not gonna hurt you. Unless they bashed up her combat inhibitor. Then, all bets are off. I made the same offer to Saul regarding the tracker under his exterior, but he declined. Go figure.
What can you tell me about these things your people are after?
They're called the Scorched. They're an unpleasant bunch, in character and appearance. They've got raw skin, with crystals sticking out of them. And they're still real handy when it comes to firearms and bludgeons, so you'll want to be careful around them. That's for damn sure.
I'll find what happened to your people.
Appreciate it. Polly's tracking frequency is 99.7. The once proud home of Appalachia's smooth jazz. I figured someone should get some use out of it. Find out what happened to them. If I need to find new people, I'd like to at least ensure I tried to do right by the old ones.
Okay, we started the next one. It might be strength in numbers where I'll get the bow plan, but I will just double check. Yeah, I've got a plan for an hunting rifle, but like I said, if I use that, then I've got a chance of getting legendary hunting rifles. I don't want to do that. I want to make sure I go and put that plan into my camp. Be some wood here to collect as well. Don't need to go back to my camp. There's a pot, not that one, over here. That allows me to get to my stash. Let's go and get our food and drink buffs back up. Still sorted it by spoiled. So ribeye steak. Don't want to use that one because I've got the one for 20 on at the moment. Use an apachili, and I'm just looking for purified water. Okay, so we're all good. So where is it telling us to go now? It's telling us to tune in, isn't it? And do you remember a few episodes, I think it was like episode 2 or 3 when we was going past Gourley Mine and I said, we'll come back here at a later date. This is the quest that takes us there. Let me make sure I turn that radio off. And because we've already been to Gourley Mines, we can walk back there. Now, the enemies we killed here when we was here last time have all respawned by now. So we've got like 3 or 4 scorched on the outside we're going to have to take out. But we are a little better with our weapons now. One shot to the head, he's dead. And again, if there was wearing any armour... Oh, he's over there. This is an armour. It goes through armour, this weapon does. We don't need to kill everybody here, we just need to get for the door there. We've already killed these once. Now, when we came in here last time, we'd already gone and read the note up to the left. 3 wood. Okay, looks like I'm going to have that transmitter signal on. And unfortunately, there's no internal maps with this game. Not certain why there's ash piles everywhere. I haven't used laser weapons in here. Ah, okay, I know what it is. It's for this quest. Yeah, I think I can turn it off now. And this is supposed to be the people you're tracking, all the damage they did. Now, we did find a note the last time I was here about a safe or something locked up. Which you needed a code for, which was on a board. No idea where this guy is. Would shoot. Oh, he's over there. Peekaboo. Yeah, these are level 10s now. So again, them getting stronger, but we're getting stronger as well. We could get a lot stronger if we can get the perk for gunsmith to upgrade our weapons. And I could do with trying to find a lot more 44 pistols to break down. Now, what you can do in your base is make a load of 44s and just scrap them. If you've got the resources spare, that is a good idea if that's going to be your main weapon. Unfortunately, with the bow, as far as I remember, you have to buy all the attachments. There's nothing that you can get by breaking down. And again, we're getting a decent amount of caps. It has been a little while, so I am going to put my light on here just so everybody can see what's going on. Will put me at a little disadvantage, but I'm okay. Sensor module, again, that's going to be electronic stuff. Aluminium I'll always take. It's something you need a lot. Especially if I can get the plan for the MERV grenades. I can basically upgrade every one of my frag grenades into a better version, and I think I'll get 13 caps a piece with a decent build. Okay, so we've got a new tape here. Lighter up. Let's listen to this one while we're going across.
Okay, gang, the boss wanted me to leave you some instructions, since you apparently can't run this mine without me holding your hands. We're gonna light this place up today. The holes are drilled, so just get the dynamite packed in and wired up. Make sure everyone's a safe distance this time. Tommy, you do not touch the plungers. Got it? You're the reason we're down 2 guys this month. Carl, you're in charge. Don't fuck this up.
And as you can see, if I'm getting the sneak attack on people before they find me, it's a one-shot with this gun. Some more adhesive there. Chessboard's going to be wood, so I'm going to take that. Now, I can't remember which is the correct way, so let's go this way. You can... there was a quest in here. Think about finding some mining veins I turned off a long time ago. Let's see if I've still got that one active. Mine coal in Gawley Mines. Let's just get that one out the way. These little side missions can give you some caps. It's saying there's 2 up here. Oh, it's that one there with the black tint on it. 23 caps and a load of experience, nearly taking us to the next level. Now, before we get to the next level, let's deal with level 10. See what perks we get out of the pack. No wonder farmer. Pack rat we haven't got. An acre, that's actually quite useful. Now where we're going to be putting our points. I think possibly intelligence again, because I want to level up as quick as I can. And let's go into what's new. Jump shield is really good. I'm going to take jump shield. It was one of the changes they did in the last update, and it's a really good card now. So if we look at our armor rating, we're currently 47 and 76. Now we've doubled it with 98 and 127. And it only gets better the more luck you've got. I was hoping I got that perk soon. So yeah, we're as tanky as we was before. We're super tanky now. And it's still telling me to tune into that signal.
Coordinates 1814-227.
Hey!
Oh, there he is.
Don't shoot! People!
Make sure there's no other enemies around. Beast of Burden, what just popped up, is a good event. But there's no way I could kill the boss in that one, so I'm not going to even attempt it.
Hey! Tell me you got a stim pack. I'm hurting here.
I've got a stim pack, I can swear.
Oh, thank God. Thank you. Good to know there's still some heart out there. So, you the cavalry then? Duchess send you to save our tails?
If you soul, then yes.
Much as I appreciate it, I'm not the one who needs helping right now. See, these, scorched things have been harrying the bar. Me and my bot sister Polly got the bright idea to track down their nest and clear them out. But a couple of them got the drop on us before Polly chased them off deeper into the mine. I heard some fighting, but then, nothing. I think she's hurt. Look, you've got to find Polly. I can't be the reason she... Look, just find her. Please.
Again, you got other options to kill him. I've never done them ones. Polly's your bot sister? What's that mean?
It's... Look, when you get Polly back, I'll walk you through every little detail of how I became best friends with the machine. But first, I need you to save her. You think you can do that for me?
Don't worry, I'll find your friend.
Thank you. Once you've got her, just bring her back to the Wayward. I'll be there. And tell her I'm sorry I couldn't be the one to save her.
Okay, well, we've got one of the two people. We just got to get deep into the mine.
What?
I am in danger, so there is more about. And we've got another level already, and that's one of the reasons I want to keep pumping it into intelligence. We are in danger, so I'm not going to do the level up at the moment. Just trying to find out where this is. He's down there. He's running around somewhere underneath. I just can't get to him at the moment. Rat poison has lead in there, so that's good. Okay, we've got him. Now, there was something about a notice board with some code on it. Let's see if we can highlight that. Rat poison again, I'm going to take it. Duct tape is adhesive. Gas canisters up there. More adhesive. More adhesive there. They do like to give you adhesive. If I don't find the notice board, it's not the biggest thing in the world. Fuse as copper. It has been such a long time since I've done this, I can't remember. Ah, there it is. Supply cage code 071990. See if I can remember that when we find the cage. Oh. Probably don't fall into an hole is probably a good idea. Okay, so we've got into there. Let's just make sure there's no other loot around here to collect. Now, there is a door here, but we can't get through it yet. We do have to open this up because we do need to get for that door later. We'll collect that. Could have done with finding a workbench around here, because we are very heavy at the moment. Not going to stop me from picking more stuff up. I don't think I saw in any workbenches. Maybe, I know there's definitely one further in. So let's just keep going further. Now, point of interest is straight in front of us.
Hey! Hey! Someone there? I could use a lift.
Just want to see if there's a workbench first. That takes me out. There might not be a workbench. Let's see if I've got any food that can help me out. Let's get our water up at least. And my next one's on spoil. I've got to carry weight there. I think I'm right on the limit. I'll just dump them. Just give me a bit of weight. Let's talk to Polly. I think this is the front.
You are a sight for sore eye. So, those things didn't get you, huh? You happen to see a young man on your way through? Early 20s? Rough around the edges? Carrying about a bullet's worth of extra lead in him?
You did. He's hobbling his way back to safety as we speak.
He's alive? Thank God. That's good to hear. So, what do you say you and I help each other out? You get me back to the Wayward, and I'll help you bake to a crisp anything that bothers us on our way out the door.
Baked to a crisp? What do you mean?
Never met an assaultron before, huh? Probably for the best. That flashy red pearl in the middle of my face doesn't just complement my scintillating personality. It also happens to fire a multi-gigawatt laser. You pick me up, and give my next servos a twirl. I'll kick off a blast that would make Oppenheimer quote scripture. So, we blowing this gin joint?
What happened to you?
One too many of those crystalline creeps. I'll give them this. They may be hideous, stupid, ugly, bad-smelling, poorly dressed, tactically backwards, and overly forward with a lady, but they are fearless. Enough of them rushed me at once that it severed my neck bracing. And so the curtain rises on my current predicament. Now, are you gonna help me out?
You've got a deal.
That's the ticket. Now, let's... You hear that? Sounds like those things have regrouped. How about we make them regret it? Come on, darling.
Now, I
Let's
could
make sure
use
these
this because
things
it is a
never fall into
pistol.
wayward again.
But Assaultron heads are not that powerful. Just trying to get into a bit of cover. This is why I increased the range on this. Another one at the top there. A good defensible position this is. Still a couple of more. Or loot anybody else, I just want to take them all out. Just in case I've got to move fast. Come on, let me eat your head. Still another 3 over there. And he's telling me to wipe them all out. He's melee, so I want to take him out. And it looks like he was the boss monster as well. Waiting for him to come to me. Reload in the meantime. One more. And we've got everybody. We are going to be overweight, so we'll dump some stuff, otherwise I can't fast travel out of here. We do have some drugs. Because we're going back to the Wayward, which is by my camp, I'm allowed to go back to my camp. I don't need much. I might be able to make that with just like a Psycho. Psycho buff gives me 3 strength, that's 15 carry capacity, that'll be enough. And I'm allowed to walk back to my camp, so let's walk to my camp. And we can also do a level up as well before we go back to the Wayward.
Ammo finally corroded. What cave really did a number on it. I'm not going to be much help now.
So it's basically giving you one shot to use poly then. Yeah, let's just scrap the stuff down what we don't need. And then let's look at what do we don't need that. I do want to do something to that pipe pistol up there and make that my secondary. Could probably turn that into an automatic. And we've not bulked anything up yet, and we've barely used like 400 weight in there. If I start bulking that up, I can get it down to sub 300. Keep poly on us because it's a quest item. And then let's go and do that level up. So where do we want to go? I think intelligence again. And then I want to have a look at what's new. Okay, that's not really beneficial to me. There it is. Basher, Bloodsucker, Gunsmith. Definitely going to take Gunsmith. Gives us some more options. I'm going to put Acker on. Not going to use Makeshift Warrior. I'll just put Gunsmith on just because I've got... Actually, I can just put them all on. So I've got points spare. Still got an endurance one we can do if we get another pack. And the one in... I'm going to swap out Gladiator for Pack Rat. Just going to cut down the junk weight 25%. It's more useful to us. And I think I'm happy with everything else. I want to put some more in luck because I want to put good result up. It's one of the perks I love having on all my characters because I do carry lots of food on most of them. And that's just telling me about Akka. There's 3 levels. Doing all 3 levels is going to be the best. And how close was we to another level? We're about a third of the way, quarter of the way there. So while we're back at the camp, let's just get our food and drink sorted. And I have started keeping the food on me because it doesn't rot as fast on me. We've got a blood bug there for some extra HP, and I think the other sweet tea's gone, so I'll use that one. Ideally, the best legendaries you can get for a non-power armor build is if you're doing low health, it's going to be unyielded. If you're not doing low health, it's going to be overeaters. If you can get a set of 3-star gear with overeaters, endurance 2, because endurance has so many good perks in there, and the last one you would want to mix between something like weapon weight, chem weight, junk weight. There's quite a few options to take these days. You don't really need to worry about durability of armor. It's actually quite good most of the time. Let's come back and talk to Duchess again.
Last. But where's our girl?
Did you find Polly?
Oh, actually, I've got to have it equipped.
Oh, God. Polly?
Whoa. You're not looking so great, darling.
Duchess, I'm not feeling great.
Friend, why don't you sit her down? Jug should do the trick.
This is real snug.
That's not gonna do it all.
Oh, Polly. This is all my fault.
Solomon, no. Don't you dare. This is not... Duchess, tell me you emptied this out.
Did I? You know, I'm 80%.
Duchess,
It's all right. I can fix this. There's a robotics shop over in Somersville that... Oh.
Solomon, you're going nowhere. Look, I'm sorry to even ask, but is there any chance you might be able to help us out here? I can make it worth your while. Find Polly this new body. I'll tell you everything I know about Crane and his treasure.
please say yes.
Where can I find Polly a new body?
Solomon, you had a spot in mind?
Yeah. There's this old robotics dealer over in Somersville. Duncan and Duncan. The owners boarded it up, but it's possible to get back there if you know where to push.
You expect me to lug an entire Assaultron back here?
Oh, don't you worry there. Sol, you still got one of those trackers?
Uh-huh.
You tag the body with Sol's tracker here, I'll have my people collect it. Once it's safe.
Have you actually known about the treasure this whole time? What we're doing here?
Honey, it's complicated. But I promise, I will walk you through every gory detail if you do this for us.
Sure, I'll track one down.
You are a lifesaver. Here, the tracker. Just plant that on Polly's new frame, and we'll handle it from there.
And here, you'll need this to get into the place. Just leave it unlocked so we can come and get the body later. And make sure it's pristine. No damage, no reprogramming. Factory defaults only. I don't want anything going wrong in the transfer.
And at the risk of sounding like a broken record, Thank you. We'll all owe you big after this.
Okay, I thought the quest ended there, but it didn't, unfortunately. So it looks like we've got to do more work with these. Unfortunately, we haven't been to Somersville yet. So we do have to go there by foot. We can find the nearest location. So where is it telling us? It's all the way down here. That's a long way around. Now, I would like to pop here. Now, I'm not going to do the... There's like something you can do there, but I'm not going to do that. I just want to go down there because there's going to be a overseer stash down there. Now, unfortunately, the closest place we've got is Flatwoods, which is not really that close. So this is going to be a trek and a half to get there. That's Helvetia, a very good area we could go through as well. But yeah, that's going to be a little bit of a trek. I mean, we could potentially do this, and while we're doing this, make our way down to do the study. Because we could use that as a drop-off point the next time. Okay, so we'll go to Flatwoods. It's not much of a distance we're going to shorten, but it's a little bit. We're about halfway into the other level. I am going to keep that torch on. We didn't really come the top way the last time. There is a few houses and stuff you can search around here. I can't remember what was up here. I think there's a couple of more survivor stories up this way. It has actually been a while since I've done all the survivor stories because I can't remember where all of them are. Now this is one we didn't have. This is basically this is Colonel. A couple episodes ago we was up on the top of the church and we listened to his story about him blaming for his dad leaving. Now this is the adult version of him. That was when he was a kid, the other one was. So we'll listen to this one.
Boy, it's been like 10 years since I did one of these. Dasa said she lost my original one though. Bummer. My name is Colonel, so hey, hi. Let's see. Bombs fell when I was a kid. My dad died in the war. So this is all pretty normal. My story is, I guess, boring. So Dasa found me when I was 13 or so. She brought me the responders. They taught me everything. I became a volunteer. It was great. For the past 5 years, I've been a responder myself. I help kids who lost their families. I get them safe, trained. Just act like a big brother. Every year we find fewer people though, so I don't know. Things are not good out there. Just getting simple food and water is tough. And the Brotherhood, well, we thought that would be different. We thought everything would be different though. So anyway, maybe in 10 years, Dasa will ask me to do another one of these survivor stories. Till then, peace, Appalachia.
As you see, he's got a lot more positive attitude on life now. Can we get into the safe? We can, because we've got level 1 skills now. Mentat, stim packs, a lot of good stuff in there, to be honest. I think there was a note on the table I've just noticed. Will and Testament. I, Jemiah Ward, resident of the town of Flatwoods, county of Notchua, being in sound mind and not acting under duress, mostly, hereby declare this letter to be my last will and testament. May I get the house and everything in it. It ain't much, but that's all I've got to give, and she's all I've got. I know she's still alive. The responders say the dog's got her, but I know it ain't true. They've been real good to us, teaching an old geezer like me how to really cook is something. I'll give them that. But I know they're lying about the dogs. I've seen them in the hills. There's some bad folk scoping us out. They took my granddaughter. I just know it. I'll get her back, Mia. I promise. So somebody that couldn't accept her death. I think some of these we did explore. I'm only just doing a quick one. Oh, there's another survivor story there. Well, no, we definitely haven't done this. Miguel Caldera. Let's listen to this while we're moving along.
Hello, person in the distant future. Dasa told us these tapes would be used as historical records someday. Pretty nifty. So, my name is Miguel Caldera. Let's see, my story begins in an office. I used to be a programmer at Vault-Tec, one of many. Nobody special, you see. And, and that's okay. I used to stare out that window by the coffee machine and think, shucks, I wish I could leave this job and hike in the woods every day. I dream about walking the Appalachian Trail, setting up camp wherever I liked, and traveling with close friends. Dreams kept me going. And, well, when the boss fell, I was terrified. Just like anybody else. I wasn't at fault. So, I just, I had to figure it all out too. The responders found me. I had a little campsite, some supplies. I hacked a Protectron to guard me while I slept, but I missed people. I did. It's been alright, the apocalypse and all. I know that seems weird, but I have freedom now. I can actually help people. I even met somebody. A volunteer who delivers supplies. Imagine that, right? Even when you think everything is over, it's not. It goes on. I mean, it's awful too. Don't get me wrong. All the people dead and hurt. But those are things beyond my control. So, I'm making the best of it. These days, I'm important. People treat me like I matter because, well, there's so few of us. We can't afford to think otherwise. So for all you future people, just know that we lived through something horrible. But we did it. Somehow, we're alive. And if you're hearing this, then, well, I guess at least some of us made it. Right? So hey, chin up, kiddo. You'll be okay. Okay?
Okay, so what you just saw me do is track down Graham's found us. Now, Graham is a really rare trader. But he does have a set route, but unless you know that route, it's really hard to pick him up. Now, as you see there, he's got some marine armour, but it's level 35. I'm tempted to buy the pocketed trapper. 646. Now, our right arm is currently 3 and 10. It's not as good on the energy resistance, but it does give us some radiation resistance. But again, we're 3 levels away from being able to equip that, so it might not be worth it. He has some really good plans in here as well. So for me, barn building set and the warehouse set are really good. We give him more options for building. Treated lining casual underwear armour is good as well. But I think I am just going to let him go. But yeah, he's a very rare trader. He does have some extremely rare plans. He didn't have them on that occasion. And he has some extremely rare outfits. I think he has like the Longman's Hunter's coat. Barry Mentats, that's good. And I was coming here because round the back here there's a scrapping unit. Get some more free oil from that. The Raider's right arm, but it's only level 5, so I'm going to get rid of that. And each one of these gives me 2 oil. What weapons we got? We got the executioners I never upgraded. But I could do with putting that on my wheel. And apparently I didn't leave the vampires at home. So let's go and put that vampires away. There should be a chest in here. And we're going back up this route. So we've come out of Flatwoods now. There is a little boat over there with a load of scorched on it normally. So yeah, we just need to follow this and take the next main right. Because I'm not using VATs all the time in combat, I am just going to run. Yeah, there's a chest here. Let's have a look. Yeah, mines. Like I said, I am going to be selling those as soon as I've got a couple of perks. Probably level 25 I want to get to before I start selling stuff. Because you can make an alternate build at that point. And my alternate build will be just basically max intelligence, max charisma for crafting, and then I'll have to put a couple of more perks on there as well. I think that's Sutton, that one is there. Could cut across the grass, but we just keep to the roads. Yeah, there's a... It's now appeared on the map, the marker I want to go to. There's a little bus here. Let's just go and have a look in here. I can't remember. Oh, there was a raider in the bus. So that's fine. Free experience. Let's just break these two down. There is rads around them when you break them things down. There's some lights up ahead. There's a train station. That's going to be Sutton train station. Well, apparently the Wolf Ord boss is all the way down here now, so we might as well kill him. Ah, Blood Eagle's there in a turret. I want to take the turret out first. Blood Eagles and their Molotovs. And we just got the kill because the turret just took it out. That turret, I need to get rid of it. There. That's why we're staying at range, just so he can do minimum damage to me. Did we get enough for a level up? No, we were just over halfway. Military circuit boards, very nice. What's in the little tent here? Free psycho. We'll take the binoculars because we haven't got any yet. They can be used to scout out if we want to, so let's just put them on. So again, if I want to search what's in the distance, they can be useful. Now the place we're going to go to is Camp McClintock. Now there is a lot you can do here, but I won't be doing it. I'm only here for one reason, and that is the Overseer's chest that's here. The reason the Overseer's chest is important, if I remember right, this has got one of the Purifier units as a plan in the box. I should have some healing salves, so let's just use one. And there's the Overseer's quest. Follow the Overseer's journey. Okay, they must have been following me up the road. I didn't even see them. So the Overseer's quest is the one I'm interested in at the moment. So there will be a tape in here. There, the larger purifier. Being as though it was on the way, it was worth picking up. And let's listen to her tape while I'm going. Well, there's a magazine there. This is a great place if you ever need springs. Tight parators as well. So there's like a battered clipboard there. There's a box of them somewhere. There's loads of clipboards in here. And I'm pretty certain round here there's a bench to break stuff down as well. I think it was in the back. Yeah, over here. But yeah, a very, very good place to come and visit. Let me go and listen to that Overseer's log, and then we'll go and travel down to Somersville.
Overseer's log. Camp McClintock. Maybe I'm going crazy, but it was nice to put on the uniform and play pretend with a bunch of robot drill sergeants. I actually think I learned a thing or two about marksmanship. I wonder, now that I'm in the Army, is my official title Overseer Private or Private Overseer? Oh, time to see if I can fool a few automated identification systems.
So as you see, I'm cutting out the back because according to the map, this is the closest way to get to the Somersville. We'll have to cross the river. And we do have to be careful because we will take a lot of damage if we jump off these cliffs, probably even die. So I need to find a sensible way down. And again, if you run down these steep cliffs, you can also take damage. That's definitely Somersville in front of me. I recognise it well. I'm going to have a lot of dog meat to cook up. Ah, some free bobby pins. Free wood. There is definitely more stuff around here because... Oh, he's down here. I was going to say there's never really one dog on their own. No, that's not safe to get down. There's got to be a safe path somewhere. That's a bit too steep, so we'll go this way. Taking no chances. Again, test your metal is a very good event to do, but we're not strong enough to do it. And again, at the end of the event on there, you've got assaultrons, you've got sentry bots. I possibly could take them out, but it's not even worth the risk. Now, we did hear about a tape not long ago about the Christmas flood. About Roslyn and her partner. Because she was captured, he ended up blowing the dam. And this is the dam he blew, so this used to be a lake. And now it's just a barren wasteland. There is a big super mutants encampment over there with the green building. Okay, there is going to be a lot of raiders around here, so we are going to have to play this a little safe. Our objectives over there. Trying to cut up for the back. Should be less people around this way. Trying to get out of the baseball bat range. Come on, let me get out. Getting into a corner is not a good thing. And there they go again with the Molotovs. I thought I saw him throwing something. The place we need is just over there. We can just go into there, but I want to... Just the ones around the area. Stop throwing stuff. And I'm still in danger. Just using a couple of my stim packs, it's not worth risking it. I think them on the roof, the ones that's fighting me. Okay, let's go into the interior. This one can be quite dangerous. Give me the key card, so again you can't get into here until you get this quest active. Let's just make sure my gun's loaded. Yep, that's fine. Telephone there, that's going to be springs. Let's just take it. And let's... Mr. Andy model? Yep, we'll take it. Probably going to end up auto-scrapping. So I can pick-lock the door. I have got the skills to do that. But let's just talk to Skinner.
Oh. Well now, what do we have here? Are you another ghost? I cannot bring you the peace you require, Spirit. Leave me be.
Now, it's a bit strange to come into a place and have a robot think you're a ghost. So you can really go into the ghost and there is some funny options. Silencer, I am the ghost of Appalachia's future and I have a demand. But no, we'll just say I'm a customer, not a ghost.
Spirit. Oh, so be it. Welcome to Duncan & Duncan's, Appalachia's premier robotics dealer. I am Skinner. How may I help you, alleged member of the living?
I need a pristine Assaultron body. Is that something you carry here?
Assaultrons are military-grade hardware, my professed liveling. As such, all of our machines have already been spoken for. Outstanding deal with the United States military, just waiting for pickup. You understand?
Come on, you're a businessman, I'm a businessman. How much do you want?
I'm sorry, but I simply cannot. The price of such a machine, even before its noted uptick in demand, was in millions of dollars.
I've got news for you. No one uses dollars anymore. People use caps.
Bottle caps? Actual trash? Then it's likely safe to presume the amount you need to offer is in the mid-10 figures.
We can try and talk him round, and I think I am going to. Caps are much more valuable. Easily 10 million to 1. But I'll cut you a deal. I'll give you one old cap for the body.
Is that so? Mr. Duncan are so very risk-averse. Fine. Here, you may collect it upstairs. Fool.
Now we've got the card. Any other pristine frames for sale?
Not for purchase, no. The mint condition Protectron and handy bodies we have on the premises have been spoken for. And our resupplier is already desperately late with our latest shipment. I do hope you understand.
I've got to go.
By all means.
So the fun thing with this quest is there is 3 outcomes. You can go and get the Assaultron body. You can tag Mr. Andy, or you can tag a Protectron. Now, depending on which body you get is how Polly appears for the rest of the game. Now, it is telling us it's upstairs. I am going to take the military hardware.
Someday.
He doesn't seem to mind. We can pick locked doors, but I can't remember if that sends him hostile. There is traps in here, and I remember that. I'm not going to risk the turrets because those are quite powerful. I will try and take these traps down, but I don't know if I can. No. If I could have took them traps down, they give you crystals. I need to find a workbench because I'm a little overweight. Oh no, I'm still... Oh, we're just on the weight, so we might be able to eat some food. I don't think I cooked up any more food, unfortunately. That was a... Yeah, I've got meats. I'll eat the sweet roll and the grad. Just eat whatever I've got cooked. And then I need to drink stuff. Now we have got a little bit of carry capacity now. Now I will go into here because I know there's some lore in here. This note here. Read between the lines, James. I changed the code to the Assaultron showroom, James. 8. You have to make sure the sell some other way. 8. I've already given you the code. 8. You don't need me. 8. But as you're showing, trapezing around those goons. 8. You never have 8. Read between the lines, James. Out. Basically repeats. Now, again, if you read it carefully, all the 8s in there gives you the code for the how to get into the door. And just basically it's the same thing repeating. Now Duncan and Duncan had basically identical desks, identical everything. I think there's a terminal entry in here that talks more about it on holotape. Can't remember exactly where it is. Take that for that screws. So if we didn't get the code downstairs, we could get through here by using the keypad. There is another way as well. You can go behind the wall and there's an hole where you can attach it without having to do any combat. Military ammo bag, I'll take that. So yeah, if you come round here from the back, you can tag the transmitter on without having to fight. And we've done what we needed to in here. It's quite simple if you can do the speech check down the bottom. That requires level 3. I can't get through there, unfortunately, at this point. Pre-mentats are good. We are nearly at our capacity, so we have to be careful. And yeah, there's another one here. There's just a lot of back ways to complete this if you haven't got the skills to do the check. Ah, there it is. Negotiations.
Oh, you've truly done it this time, Jonathan. This numeric obsession of yours will be our ruin. You've reminded me multiple times it's the only house in the city with that number. But leveraging our only... You... what? Oh, don't be a... Fine. Skinner!
Yes, Mr. Duncan.
My brother refuses to continue our discussion without his evening tea. Because he is a petulant child. Do fetch him some so we can be done with this.
Mr. Duncan, I hardly mean to be rude, but where exactly would you like me to bring this tea?
To my brother, you imbecile.
Your brother? At the cemetery?
What on earth are you talking about? Go downstairs, make his tea, and bring it to the desk directly in front of you where he is seated.
Sir, there's no one there.
What? You don't see him?
No, sir.
Well, that simply won't do. Skinner, fetch my toolkit. You're clearly malfunctioning.
Very well, sir.
So that's why he was thinking there was a ghost there, because his brother refused to admit he'd died, and every time the robot said, "Oh, he hasn't died," he basically rewrited the robot. So I'm just trying to see what I don't need. Okay, I've managed to get my weight down. There was a note here as well. That's why I was waiting up here. Mr. Duncan, I've given a strong dress down to the men involved in the altercation. I'm terribly sorry about them attempting to serve you the summons meant for your twin. And Julie, I hope you can understand the mix-up. Unfortunately, the other Mr. Duncan continues to elude us. Are you sure he's not residing at a different address? Can you at least confirm I have this correct? 888 Watchkey Street, Charleston? It also seems he's been avoiding your mutual place of business since the lockdown occurred, though the men I've had stationed in the neighbourhood are having some trouble differentiating you two. As you have well seen, is there another chance that you'd be willing to don a small item by which we can differentiate you two? A lapel pin or a rose in your jacket pocket? We at Gramsci and Ulster appreciate your patience in this matter. It is I sincerely hope to have your brother found and access restored to the showroom in no time. Sincerely, William Ryan Gramercy, Esquire. So that makes me think that his brother never existed and he basically made him up, but then it's a bit confusing, that one is. But we've got our weight down. We've done everything we need to. We find some jukeboxes outside. Let's just get that quest on. It's a free quest. That's not the way out. Is this way? No, that's the office. I'm just going to pick that, and if he gets hostile, I'm just going to take him out.
Excuse me. Entrance into the showroom is for customers only.
I was just trying to see if there was actually something to break down in here. Take a free stim pack. And that's the way into the Protectron one. But we have got the key card, get for the other door.
If I encounter any damage in those showrooms...
So we could just open it up for this way. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't taking me anywhere else. Oh, actually, you have to get in the other side. That's fine, we've got what we needed from here. I could have sworn there was a workbench in here, but apparently not. And I'll quickly do that other quest around town just to clear it, and then we'll walk back to the Wayward to close off the episode. It's telling me there's 117. I know it's behind these buildings. I think it was in here.
Still alive. How am I still alive? Fucking hate this. Fucking hate everything.
Not really too much good loot in there, so I'm not going to race around. There's a second jukebox there. And the third one's in a broken down building. I think it's the last one. Okay, 53 caps I'll definitely take, considering I've only got 500 caps. This house here is extremely important. It is full up with burnt books. So if you ever want to reset your item count, it's about 255 items you've got to collect before it resets. Just come in here, collect all these burn books, and then you can go and reset it. Ghouls are good for random looters. It's going to go out of town. I don't need to fight everybody. There is another location up in front. I'm just going to quickly grab it. There's another watchtower over there, which is going to get me loads of new items.
Looks like it might rain later.
Just want to tag this one because we will come up here later. If I remember right, this one's filled up with mole rats. I got the location I wanted to, at least. And the other one's quite a distance over there. We can come back and get that later. Let's go back to the camp. I am trying to keep these episodes around the 1.5 hour mark at the maximum. So we can go and collect all these, but I just wanted to pop back to the camp. Oh, not yet. I just forgot I haven't done the plan yet, have I? We picked up the plan for the large water purifier. Just trying to find out where it is. There it is. Ah, actually, this one needs water, doesn't it? I think it's the small water purifier I need. But yeah, there's no water around it. Actually, there is some water at the back. But I don't think my cam strips now. Unfortunately, I can't do these. The one I need is the small one. I thought that was going to give me the plan for the one where you can just put in ground, but unfortunately not. Okay, let's quickly just scrap the stuff down. We unlocked an iBot helmet. That is a level 10, but I'll end up crafting my own, so I'm just going to break that down. And again, these are metal armors are really good for bullets, which is the most thing we're facing at the moment. So a chest piece on that one would be 20, where this one gives more energy and less. So it might actually be better going, but again, that one weighs 5.5, that one weighs... So there's not that much difference. No, I think I'm just going to stick with the leather. I'll keep the binoculars, but I'm not going to use them. And we did get the perk. So we can get better mods for our guns. So that's something I want to look into next episode. And we'll have to do some cooking at the between. I'll do some between the end of this and the start of the next episode. So what I want to do is go and get this quest finished. Once we've done with the wayward side of things, then I would move my camp to a better location. This is just easy to get back to the wayward. And this gun does need to be repaired. It does take a lot more degradation, but again, it just takes some adhesive and some little bits of scrap. It's quite easy to repair them. We can get a perk soon where we can over-condition a weapon.
Hey, you got one. Signal's coming through loud and clear.
You know, I don't throw the word hero around a lot. Come over here and let's discuss, huh?
Okay, we'll go and speak to Polly. I'm hopefully this one gives me the bow, because I do want to switch over to the bow as soon as I can.
Now, I presume you found something that'll work for someone with my natural charm and gravitas?
I think you're going to be very pleased.
Now that's what I like to hear. Seriously, thank you for sticking your neck out for me.
It's true. You've worked real hard putting things right for us. None of us are going to forget what you've done. But that really just leaves one last topic for us to discuss. Doesn't it? Crane, you ready to listen? I'm just warning you, I can't guarantee you're going to be happy with what I'm about to say.
I'm ready.
All right then. Follow me.
Let's see what we get from the rewards of this quest first.
Where Crane is. I know where his treasure is, but, well, there's a problem.
And we got another level up, which I'm going to keep till the start of the next episode. We got a plan for shadowed leather armor chest. And I think she went upstairs, yeah.
You want to give him a little nudge?
Boy, is key.
That's all he says anymore. Boy,
Jesus, Duchess.
Over.
That thing's been up here the whole time?
That thing is Crane, Solomon. And what exactly would you have liked me to do with him?
Put it out of its misery. Those things are killers, Duchess. Paulie and I have the scars to prove it.
I don't recall yielding the floor to debate here. You agree with me, don't you?
It doesn't really matter, person or no person, they're dangerous. Keep him in here, he's asking for trouble.
And dangerous people are what got us into this whole mess in the first place.
Exactly, Duchess.
I know. You're right. I couldn't. Please. Just make it quick.
Of course. Unless you want to take care of it.
You do it, Sol.
All right. Sorry, pal.
You gonna do it? Okay, I'll do it then.
You two mind if we just take a moment?
Of course not, Duchess.
Okay, so we check his caps and stuff. He had a Crane map on him. Now, we already know where this is because it's in Galling Mine, because that's the cage we've already opened up.
Crane had a map and an access card he kept on him. You want to grab those, doll?
And Robco Experimental.
According to that map, the treasure is in some kind of special cache tucked away inside Galling Mine, sealed away behind a keycard locked door.
Galling Mine? That's where Polly and I tracked the Scorched.
Son of a... Did Crane lure those damn things here when he found the cache?
Suppose we don't need to feel so bad anymore.
Solomon, too damn soon.
Sorry.
Now, this cache. I tried to check it out myself, but I didn't get real far.
You're already intimately acquainted with Golly, so I suspect you've got the best shot at actually laying hands on whatever's in there. So, here are my terms. I will let you keep said map and access card. No strings attached. As payment for everything you've done for us. But I need your word you'll come back. And buy a drink every now and then.
You got a deal, Duchess.
Good. Now, there anything else you want to discuss before heading out?
Any clue what boy's key means? Did Crane have kids?
No idea, sweetheart. He was only ever here alone. If he did have kids, well, they're long gone.
Do you need to talk? Like about Crane?
I'll be fine. This is just the world we got now. A lesson I keep seeming to forget. Lucky for me, I just happen to have access to a variety of mind-altering substances. So, I'll bounce back. But thank you for asking.
How do you know Crane had the map and card on him?
Maybe I have great vision. Maybe he wore shirts with too many buttons undone. Maybe you don't need an answer to that question. You got what you needed. What say you let a lady maintain her air of mystery?
I think I'm good. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
And as you can tell by her reaction there, she had a relationship with Crane. Now, it is telling us to go to Gorley Mines to finish it. Make sure we've got no plans to unlock. No, we've unlocked all the plans. And I think this is where I'm going to be calling the episode. So we're moving along the quest lines. We will go and do Crane's treasure in the next one because, like I said, I do know this gives a plan for a bow, and that's what I'm after, just to switch over to my bows. But thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again in the next episode.